Hey guys, it's Lindsay at the blog Repurpose and Upcycle, and I want to talk to you today about how to seal painted furniture, or even not painted furniture, but I'm specifically talking about how to seal furniture for high traffic areas. Like say you have a piece of like a chalk painted desk. Do you use wax on the top, and will that hold up to something like a drink? So how do you protect a piece of furniture that's had chalk paint, or even if it's raw wood, how do you protect that wood from, say, drinks, high use? Say it's a dining room table and every day you've got food on it, you're washing it, you're cleaning it. What do we do with that furniture, especially if it's been chalk painted? Now, most chalk paint suggests using wax to finish it with. And the reason why is because chalk paint is known for that ultra matte, very velvety finish. And most sealers will give it a shine, and that kind of takes away from that ultra matte finish. So it's recommended to use wax because wax doesn't really have a sheen. Wax is ultra matte. Now, the problem with that is it just doesn't hold up well to high traffic or areas that say have drinks on it. So if that's the case, then what do we use, and is there anything we can use? Now, this video, this post is really my opinion, but my opinion is that yes, there is something you can use. There's a couple different products on the market, and I'm going to share those with you and some tips and tricks on how to apply them to your furniture that's been painted. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about wax. Wax, like I said, is great to put over, especially chalk paint, to really prevent it from doing exactly what it says, disintegrating into chalk dust. Now, that's what it's actually used for, just to cover it and to protect it, but it's not meant for high traffic areas. If you even read the fine print on the wax box, it's even going to say that, not meant for areas with a lot of water, or it'll say to continue to protect your piece of furniture, reapply it yearly. Not many people have time to do that. Not many people have time to even think about that. Or most of all, most people don't want to have to refinish a piece of furniture every year. So, are there other products? I think there are. One of my favorite products to put on a piece of painted furniture, chalk paint, milk paint, or even raw furniture, I've used this on everything, is a product called polyacrylic. It's great. It comes in a clear satin, it comes in matte, it comes in more of a semi-gloss. Now, just a note about that, the higher the gloss, typically the more protection you're going to get against something wet. Like I said, I love this stuff. This is the clear matte. It also comes in a clear satin. This will have a little more of a sheen. And like I said, the higher the gloss, the more protection it's gonna have. So if you're gonna do like a dining room table, I would steer clear of the mattes, and I would do more of a clear satin. You probably don't want to do the eggshell if you've painted it with like a chalk paint, because you're probably going for more of a, a matte look. But the clear satin, even more of the eggshell, I won't take away from the chalk paint, the matte finish, in my opinion. So, how about the spray paint versus the actual can of paint or sealer? My opinion, the spray paint doesn't give you as even of coverage, and you know with the paint can that you're going to get a good, smooth, even finish. So my tip, I always use a foam brush. I dip it in the foam brush, and then I just make clear, straight passes so I could see where I've put the sealer. I do at least 2 coats. Furniture that have areas of high traffic, you really want to do at least 2 coats just to make sure if you put a drink on it, the condensation isn't going to get to the wood. Now, I've shared the polyacrylic. This isn't a sponsored post. I just love this product. It's great. It's affordable. You can find it anywhere. You can find it at a hardware store. You can buy it on Amazon. I'll put some links below to this product, and I'll put a link to my blog post that shares all this information. There are other products like this. Like this is a clear coat satin finish. And then even milk paint companies, General Finishes has a great product. It's very, very similar to the polyacrylic. And I will link that below too. I'm going to show you just a few examples. Like this is the wax. Here's some more wax. This is the foam brush that I use. This is another clear coat satin finish that works well. This is the polyacrylic that I was talking about. And just to give you an example, this is an old cherry desk that I stripped it down to the original wood. And what I've done is I've put like just a clear wax on the base, but on the top, since it is a desk and it's getting a lot of use, I put 2 layers of polyacrylic, and I used the clear matte. If it was a dining table, I would have gone with more of a satin, but I used the clear matte, and you really can't tell the difference between the top coat where I used the actual polyacrylic and the bottom where I just used the wax. So that's another great thing about the polyacrylic that I love, is it doesn't tend to alter the color of the piece of furniture much. Also, unlike the polyurethanes that tend to yellow over time, the polyacrylic won't. And most other products, like from other chalk paint companies with the clear coat satin finish, they tend to not yellow over time either. So those are my tips and tricks on how to cover a piece of painted furniture or even raw wood with a sealer that should stand the test of time for high traffic areas.